10 News reporter Alana Mutnick joins us now. And Alana, you spoke to one expert today about what could happen next for both the U.S. and the Middle East.
Yeah, Andrew, that's right. I did. As tensions escalate between Israel and Iran, the United States is more directly involved than in past conflicts. I spoke with Michael Grider, a Knoxville-based government relations strategist and former chief of staff to Congressman Tim Burchett. Grider worked alongside Burchett for nearly 15 years and traveled through the Middle East, visiting areas now at the center of fighting. He says what's happening now is different.
Now we tried the diplomacy, we're attacking, we're on an offensive footing now, and there's no indication that that's going to stop short of elimination of the Iranian leadership.
Michael Grider, former chief of staff to Congressman Tim Burchett, says right now, U.S. forces have struck Iranian air defenses, predominantly taking out command and control structure within Iran.
If the conflict goes beyond, say, 30, 60, 90 days, and there still isn't what's called an AUMF, an authorization of use of military force from the Congress, then I think you'll start to see more Republicans and Democrats sort of say, hey, you need to come to Congress and make your pitch.
While the fighting is happening overseas, Grider warns Americans could feel the impact here at home.
Cyber attacks are something that I think we should definitely be concerned of. Iran has, at least in the past, had a pretty robust cyber warfare program.
He says there's a possibility oil prices could spike, and anytime major conflict erupts, economic markets react.
Where you may start to see some challenges is if China, for instance, decided to start using some economic pressure to encourage the United States to end some of this military action, then you might start to see some inflationary impacts.
For now, the fighting is mostly in the air, but the coming weeks could determine whether that changes.
I think there's definitely an end in sight. The Ayatollah Khomeini is dead. Question sort of remains, and I think this is where it really will determine how long is this conflict. How deeply can we penetrate the Iranian leadership? How much can we support the people of Iran in forming their own self-government?
Grider says these next few weeks are critical. He says if this stays limited to air and naval strikes, President Donald Trump will likely have widespread support in Congress. However, if troops are deployed, that support could change, and lawmakers may push for formal authorization that defines how long the U.S. stays involved. Andrew.
Alana, thank you for that report. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more information both on air and online at WBIR.com.